Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindagoose7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 149 today for our final season here at the first Rockingham race. And, of course, it's the start of our Robert Yates racing journey. You missed a tough one at Daytona, I'll tell you that. We had to claw our way all the way back just to finish where we needed to finish anyway. We still had a great finish. Unfortunately, we didn't get a good qualifying run, so the spots for expectations are going to be a little bit bad. If need be, if the sponsorship happiness gets, really, really bad, then I'm going to have to, enable the one-lap rule just so I can actually, disable the one-lap rule, I should say, just to get this happiness rating up, because with Thunder 04, like when it comes to this type of prestige, it's very hard to do it on a week-to-week basis with the one-lap run. So if the happiness gets too low, then I'm going to have to abolish the one-lap qualifying rule. But of course, in exchange, we're still doing the default setup thing, and I'm going to change it to manual transmission, but of course, because it's, manual. We do have some stuff to work on, though. It turns out, I even did my research. We really can't overhaul anything because, well, we need to account for all the other parts as well. But what we can do is one race repairs now. Yeah, it's great, actually. So we're actually going to do that. We're going to repair all the equipment most likely for one race. Let's see. Yeah, one race here as well. That's very good. Get that all ready to go for next week at Las Vegas. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Shop edition, of course, the wind tunnel will appear in for race time. That's going to be very nice to see for our final season. We're still rocking the old, just normal UPS paint scheme for us anyway. I know about the 2003, but I prefer 2002 because it's my first season of watching NASCAR anyway. So, we're going to throw everything we got at this place. For sure. It's going to be very different now that I'm going to be doing a default setup. I actually have done a few laps already. Very, very tight. Let's just tell you that. It's a lot tighter. And you're going to see that theme, basically, of just being absolutely tighter each and every race from this point forward. So, let's just see how this one goes here at Rockingham for us. Of course, as well, just to be sure that we're still in the default setup, in which we are, but of course we got to go back to transmission. I'm going to change this thing back to manual right away, because I felt very weird with automatic, I'll tell you what. So Jeff Gordon currently has the pole. We need to qualify in 5th, because apparently Herbie Sadler knows how to qualify. Let's see if we can do it. Once again, we still have the one-lap rule in effect. Oh, it's so bad. This default setup is so bad. Now you know why I had everything, like, basically almost entirely loose. This might solve our loose problem in some tracks, though, if you really think about it. So it's going to be a double-edged sword. Like, I feel like I'm going to be a little bit slower, but it's very much tighter. Of course, I did this on purpose. Let's see. Awesome, we qualified 3rd. So we just out-qualified our teammate of Elliott Sadler. So it's a second-row lockout for Robert Yates Racing. Let's see if we can be able to get ourselves a very good finish here today for both of us. Because Robert Yates wants both of us to do better. So let's see how this could work out.
We're in Rockingham, North Carolina, home of the North Carolina Speedway, for today's race, the Subway 400. What can you tell us about this track, Barney?
Well, this track is deceiving to drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
The 88 car has been quite a good sport on the racetrack with Jeff Gordon.
You can tell that's something he's really been working at recently. Respect on the racetrack just doesn't happen all of a sudden. It's something you need to put some effort into.
Just only me today.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So at least there might be a little bit of breathing room for Elliott Sadler, since his brother Hermie is like right behind him. But of course, I'm going to try to let him go, and there's that untextured 25 again. That, for some reason, a 21 car does not have a texture for rookie texture, or at least not in the emulator anyway. We're gonna try to split everybody up. We're gonna try to split these guys 3 wide and just try to give Sadler some room. We're gonna go 3 wide in turn 1 on lap 1, or at least we tried to do it. So I want to give Elliott Sadler as much room as possible, because otherwise, I am not confident with this setup at all still, because of how tight this is. This thing is a dump truck compared to what I usually normally run. And Craven's going to go down on the inside. We actually almost give the bumper to him. He didn't do a very good job at holding that line there, so he's gonna fall right back down to 6th. And Craven having a really good start. Nice to see that Tide Pontiac do very well as Jeff Gordon flies off into the sunset. Thankfully, we did not. Oh God, it's so tight! Holy sh! Yeah. And Sadler just keep continuing to fall back. Not a good start for him in the 38 team. I think Kamikaze did one thing where he could push like certain drivers towards the lead, but I'm pretty sure that's like only a rookie difficulty thing because people in Legend difficulty are a little bit different than compared to like Veteran or Legend, because we've seen already in this playthrough that's like basically the same 6-7 guys up fighting for the championship for each season. Like we had Dale Jarrett, Tony Stewart, Dale Jr., Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman every now and then. We had some brilliance of Jimmy Johnson. And a random Jeff Green, apparently, at Homestead last season. But yeah, this is not the same car I've had at Rockingham, you know, the last time we were at this track. Go figure. I am not comfortable with this challenge. I mean, it's a good thing for a title defense for me, actually, is to have this one last bit of challenge, because default setups are terrible in this game. Like, they're tight for a reason, of course, especially when you're doing a no assist run, like myself, with no stability or no brakes. So they're trying to have a design where it's okay for the player, like it's stable, and that's a good thing, though. It is a good design to have the setups basically as stable as possible. But if you're like a veteran or a veteran at this game, like me, it can get very, very annoyingly tight for me to run this with. But that's the challenge, though. I can't make any pit road adjustments, and I have to use a default setup from here on out. I don't know if this will get me as many wins as last time, but that's the point of the challenge. Am I right or am I right? We're already getting closer to Rocket Man Ryan Newman for second place, but Jeff Gordon, we're starting to reel down a little bit there. We're starting to feel like we're starting to get a really like rhythm, how to understand how the setup works and all this stuff. But we just gained about 1/10 of a second to Jeff Gordon that lap. But we're just going to slide up the racetrack, so I overset the corner. It's my different setup, though. I'm not used to this. And there's our sponsor objective behind us. We have to really make sure we finish ahead of Tony Stewart. That's the thing with package sponsors. You have to do all 3 of them, these objectives, in order to earn the bonus money. That's how you get the happiness rating up. Is if you finish ahead of Tony Stewart, finish in the top 5, and qualify in the top 5.
You're losing ground on the leaders.
Well, I wonder why, Sheldon. We're not using our normal setups that we normally run. We have to use these tight shit boxes. I blame Ford, but of course it's my own doing for even doing this. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I have to drive this thing very differently, and I'm not doing it correctly. Hopefully we can beat these guys on the pit cycle. I know I'm pushing it a lot harder because I'm not used to the way this car setup is. If anything, I'm just gonna have to start letting off a little bit earlier. You know, drive like actual Rockingham. And oh God, here comes Tony Stewart. We're out of nowhere. The man from Indiana, out of nowhere. We gotta make his life a little bit of a living hell for us anyway. We're just gonna hold both these guys up as Jeff Gordon continues to ride off into sunset. 20 laps into this run, and I'm just trying to push the right rear as much as I can. You can see some smoke coming off there. What do you mean you're gaining a couple tenths a lap? I just gained 2 seconds. Oh gosh. Oh, hold on to it. It's so. Why did I agree to this? Oh man, this is gonna be a long season with this, isn't it? Well, it gives me some time to get familiar with this challenge anyway. That's okay. I'm okay with challenges. I love them. We got some. Sheldon, this car will never come to me. I will promise you that. Unless we can just upgrade the chassis tire grip at this point. That's what I needed. I don't even care about engine power. Engine power is fine. It's just grip. We need more tire grip now because we're not running any custom setups at this point. But oh, Jeff Gordon's gonna get held up a ton by Christian Fittipaldi. What is with Fittipaldi being an absolute Chad now all of a sudden? Like before he was like a stupid asshole. Now he's just being a giga Chad. We just gave like about 4 tenths on him that lap because he's being held up. Yeah, that's gonna be an annoying thing. Is the left front's gonna be very worn at this point. We're still having a decent run on him, but he's just gonna keep pulling away unless we get held up. We're gonna get held up here because I didn't think I was gonna have that much of a close up on that rate of Fittipaldi there. We're gonna stay behind here, and then we're gonna go sweep underneath there. And we got the 147, and we got the other field door also running in dead last as well. In terms of pit strategy, I don't know what strategy, but we're starting to gain, overall gain on him just a tad. At least at this stage of the run, anyway.
On that wheel now. Let's go.
Excuse me, Mr. 101. Mr. Clay Dixon. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Try to keep him behind you.
It snow plows.
Let's get to work now.
Oh, Sprague really held up Jeff Gordon that time.
Only has about a second on you.
Now, all of a sudden, it's becoming a 3-horse race.
Clock right about now.
I mean, that is true. Jeff Gordon is indeed our friend after Daytona. I don't know how it came to fruition. It wasn't even planned or anything like that.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, Sprague, get out of my way if you know what's good for you. I promise, it's not you, it's me.
Gonna have to step it up to stay in this one.
Dude, I'm trying as best I can with this thing. Thank God the run's almost over, but it's not going to help throughout the entirety of this run, of the race anyway. Yeah, it seems like Gordon's having a little bit of a hard time getting around this lap traffic, but we're going to get, as I say that, we're going to be having a hard time getting around this 137 car. Yeah, there's 3 field fillers now because Dale Jarrett retired with no replacements. So that's, I try to make it as minimal with those as possible, but there's Herbie Sadler. He's going to hold up Jeff Gordon, and we're going to take the lead, a little bit of rubbing first. Thank God we let off the gas there. We're now the new leaders of the race, but for how long? Because Jeff Gordon's going to come out of nowhere and go into the third corner here. Can we get ourselves our first lap led of the season? No, actually, no, that's a lie, because we actually led some laps already at Daytona. Can we lead our first lap of the race here at Rockingham? No, we do not. But we're going to take the lead back again. And back to the lead we go, but for how long, though? And there's the untextured 2021 car for some reason. I don't understand. I think it's an emulator thing, because I think in the PlayStation 2, like the actual hardware, you're able to actually see that, but in the emulator, for some reason, it is not. So I wonder if there will be any updates on PCXX2 or something like that. Yeah, because there's the 25 car. That's not Joe Nemechek. It's not. It's Ron Holderday who's taking over the 21 car, and there's Tina Gordon up there as well in the 40, which I found out is actually a girl. I actually never seen Tina Gordon race, so I wouldn't know. Scott Wimmer as well. Yeah, we're doing fine right here, but how much longer should we stay out here though? I'm probably thinking maybe a few more laps we're gonna head on in.
Come on.
A little bit of rubbing there, no big deal. Just a little bit of rubbing, get around these lap cars. I really want this thing looser so bad, you have no idea. But as we said at the beginning of the season, we're using default setups now at this point. So whatever we see is whatever we get. So that means also no more fuel saving shenanigans at Michigan or whatnot. So I'm gonna go full blast with that. We don't even have that weird ass gear ratio that we had anymore. Yeah, we're probably gonna run this thing out until it dries. I'm gonna be really scared because all these cars coming down the pit road as well. It's gonna be a bit of an issue because we're gonna be heading down the pit road with traffic. Are these guys? Oh, there they go. There's Mike Bliss, Ashley Lewis coming in. There's our friend. Oh, there's Elliott Sadler falling a lap down as well, thanks to us anyway. Sailing it down past Jerry Nadeau, our good friend Jerry Nadeau as well. I like Jerry. I just wish he hadn't had that accident in 2003. I think he could have had at least a couple more wins with him anyway. He's keeping up with me though. I mean, if it weren't for me just sailing it into these corners, he's heading on pit road as well. So yeah, looks like we need to come down pit road this lap. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. Pitting this time, box.
Everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. I promise. Everything is not okay. Michael Waltrip being ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. What is Junior having? I know it's 2 races in, but Junior's having a really slow start to the season. I'm not gonna lie, compared to last season anyway. All right, here we go. Coming down pit road.
The 8 car is passing high. Number 8 is outside.
Alrighty, I'm gonna regrettably not be able to adjust the car, as we're gonna get held up in pit road a little bit, but that's what I was afraid of. Four tires and fuel, guys. 4 tires and fuel. Oh gosh, come on. All right, we're fine. Yeah, that was bad. That was... What? I mean, that wasn't bad for a mistake anyway. That wasn't so bad at all. So I can't blame him for that. But we lost the lead though, unfortunately. So we got to go get that back. Well, there was Tony that just came out. Jeff just got a fantastic, like he probably pitted very early, so we're gonna catch him at the very end of the run. But he just completely made mincemeat of us actually in terms of the pit strategy, because now we're 2.5 seconds back. There's Brian Vickers coming out of the pits now. Elliott Sadler, man. I don't know what to do about you though. I mean, you can start well each race, but I can't like walk you through anything, I'm afraid. Like, I don't know if I could do it. I could probably do it if this was on rookie difficulty, but not on legend difficulty. I can only do it on the super speedways, and even then, you've choked away a 4th place starting spot and starting in dead last in your duel, after the duel, so I don't know what to say to you, buddy, except get good. Maybe you'll win an Xfinity Championship in the future. Oh, wait. Ooh, we got some contact up there between the 1 and the 31. Sending it in there was not a good idea, but managed to make it stick. There's our Homestead winner, Mr. Jeff Green himself in the number 1 car. Unfortunately, he's a lap down this race. Yeah, Jeff's up ahead. He's about 3 cars ahead of us right now, or 1, 2, yeah, 3. He's the 3rd car ahead of us. Going to be about to be the 2nd car ahead of us because, well, Jeff, I know you just want to race, but don't do that. So we're about a 1.5 back. I'm afraid since I think Smoke pitted like a lap. That shouldn't matter too much if it's 1 lap. Maybe like 2 or 3. It might have been a little bit different anyway, but especially with how tight this car is going to be, I'll tell you what. I don't know if we're going to win this race, honestly. I mean, we might be able to win this race the way we're doing it, but I didn't want this to be easy, and I'm sure I'm getting my money's worth. I want these races to get closer. I don't want to be leading by like a whole lap like we did last time at Rockingham, you know what I mean? Where we lapped the entire field at Rockingham. Yeah, let's not do that again. I want to actually have fun with these races as Stanton Barrett blows up, unfortunately. Well, we caught up to Jeff. Oh, he's gonna have that bottom be taken away by Tina Gordon in the 21, or I'm sorry, the untextured 21. Anyway, we're gonna sail it down the inside, and we take the lead. I don't think there's any headlights on the like the little headlight decals on that texture model for some reason. Yeah, I don't see any. But for some reason, Tina is just making mincemeat of us on the bottom line, but I'm going to put a stop to that immediately. Yeah, that's not Joe Nemechek. That's an imposter. It's a little bit sussy, but that's just how it is with this game, I guess, or at least the emulator anyway. I hope maybe, like, I'm going to keep looking for updates on my emulator as we go extremely wide. As we're now leading at the halfway point of this race. Hopefully, there'll be updates on my emulation itself, and maybe they'll fix that texture error. I hope. I mean, that's just kind of weird. I think on the PS2 hardware, I might need proof, like actual like visual proof, or somebody actually played the game and just get the 21 to retire and just do a race and see if there's a rookie stripe on the back. I think if I remember correctly, on the actual PS2 hardware itself, it's there, but for some reason on the emulator, it just doesn't seem to show up for some reason, or at least not a rookie stripe anyway. So it's going to be weird seeing this 25 car really be the 21 now. So is it really a Wood Brothers car, or is it a Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet in the motor of the 21 Ford and just has the livery? I don't know what to make of the lore of that now. You guys are gonna have to figure that out on your own. Come up with the story. I'm tired of coming up with stories in this game for right now. Maybe I'll come up with more when we play, like, I don't know, 06 or Chase for the Cup. I might play Chase for the Cup actually instead, or at least for right now. I've heard that NASCAR Thunder 2000 mod's going to be released pretty soon on February, so I can't wait to play that. I know there was a NASCAR Heat D Evolution mod as well. I don't have the game on my Steam, so I don't even plan on getting it. So let them have fun with that. Yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait for the next NASCAR game playthrough. I'm thinking Chase for the Cup, because I can think everybody else is just doing Chase for the Cup right now because of the texture mods. So yeah, I'll just go to do Chase for the Cup next.
Number 101 is attempting a box. The 101 car up high.
Or it could be Thunder 03, or it could be, oh god, it's 101 eats shit there. It could either be, yeah, Chase for the Cup, 06 Total Keep Control, or Thunder 03. So you're gonna have to make that choice down below. Looks like pit cycles are starting to happen already as we're gonna eat the wall here. Ugh, tasty. Concrete, delicioso, says the right side of my car. So tasty. Oh, so tasty. That was weird. Yeah. I was kind of in a bit of a groove there, honestly. I'm starting to understand like how this car works. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, but it's still not as good as my other setup though. Not even by a mile, I can feel it. I'm probably gonna get a comparison of last season's lap time compared to this one, because I'm pretty sure I'm like really far back compared to like the last season's car or whatnot, or even just a few races ago anyway, technically, because it's, you know, race 35 of the season, no matter what you do in this career mode anyway. It's also the second race of the season. Either way, point is, I love Rockingham. I wish it comes back. I say this every freaking time I race in this track. I'm very thankful for my right rear to be worn right now, because I need some looseness. I mean, the fall off isn't exactly the biggest thing in the world because of our high tire wear stats, at least that for us, but we definitely need to put some more tire grip in this thing. Thankfully, when we get our chance to overhaul the chassis in the next race, we'll be okay. We're going to start building some new stuff as well for our final season. And at that point, I think it'd be lights out for, like, what other challenges we could do, at least in this career mode. We're probably going to do some of the kamikaze challenges where we had you can't have any sponsors and you can't have upgrade your car once. I'll probably try it with rookie, and then I'm going to try it with probably veteran to see what I can do with it. I'm pretty sure veteran's going to be impossible, but rookie you can get away with if you have car setups. All right, this lap we're heading down the pit road. We nearly have a 6-second lead compared to Tony Stewart as we completely washed the corner completely, because that's just how tight this car is. I didn't expect to have a 6-second lead at this point in the race, honest to goodness. But we're going to head on down pit road here, take our final stop in the race. Probably repair the car a little bit as well, but that's okay. Hold on, don't choke going into pit road here. Don't be like the Dallas Cowboys. There we go. Once again, regrettably, no adjustments to this car. Good pit stop here, boys. Very nice. All right, Tony Stewart lit a lap. I think that's 5 points for him, unfortunately. He's probably going to lead regardless. All right, much better stop that time, guys. Good job. Yeah, we're going to get lapped by both those guys. Them two are pretty close to one another, but that's interesting there. Thankfully, about the default setup is it's not as loose coming off the pit exit that time anymore, because we have a default setup anyway. So let's go try to get ourselves that lead back. Word on the street is the leaders are pitting, and I think that's both those guys coming on in. Kevin Harvick's going to be leading the lap now. He's basically the race leader. We're going to try to get the lap back, and we do. There's a Tide Pontiac coming out of the pits as well. Yeah, we'll just have to keep waiting until we get our spots back here. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure we're going to easily take second back. There's Ward. Wood coming in. I think Kevin Harvick's coming in as well, judging by his entry, and he is. We're going to probably cycle out as the leader. All right, so there's all right, so that's 4th place. I think there's still others yet to come on in. I think there's some more people staying out there. Jimmy Johnson is the only one. We just ran a sub 23. Yeah, I'm starting to understand this a little bit better. But of course, we had a lot of drafting help in that lap. As Jimmy Johnson finally is going to surrender the lead, his hope for a caution. Well, if this was Thunder 03, you can actually adjust the amount of wreck frequency you can get with this game anyway. So actually, I can't wait. If we were to do Thunder 03, you know, I would have to go all out with that. But yeah, it's kind of leaning towards Chase for the Cup because everyone else is doing it. I think I'll just do Chase for the Cup most likely anyway for our next playthrough. Because of the texture mods anyway, it's going to be interesting to see. I think there's already a database mod where they can put like actual Jeremy Mayfield back into the game because he originally wasn't in the game for some reason. Yeah, we just completely destroyed the 5 car there. Surprisingly, that did not end any of our races. That's good enough. That's good to see anyway. We still have been over a season now where we had our last DNF. Like, our last DNF, I think, was season 3. I mean, I can see us having a couple DNFs this season because of the way the car is going to be getting completely tight. I'm going to misjudge some the way the car is going to feel. There's our man's Jury Nadu as well. Hi, friend.
The 21 car is outside.
Weird. So that was the spotter audio saying the 21 car, but you can see the texture is the 25 car. So it is confirmed that that is the 21 car, just has a 25 livery or texture for some stupid reason. That is so weird though. Why the 25 car? We have one smoker down there. Oh, that's Jamie McMurray. He had a really good Daytona 500 as well. That's unfortunate to see him go out so early. He did very, very well in his Daytona 500. He's a multi-time winner in his career mode. All of his wins were actually on our rookie season. Believe it or not. He won at Bristol legitimately after I just completely RKO'd Ricky Rudd. Oh, that's a throwback Thursday moment there. That was awesome. When I did that, that was just amazing when I did that. I don't remember what sparked between me and Ricky Rudd, but I was completely angry. I know there was a spark between me and Mayfield one time. There was a spark between me and Kyle Petty one time before he retired. Oh, such a memories compared when I played this game, first played this game like a year ago, man. Such amazing memories. I hope I have some good memories in the upcoming NASCAR game I play too. I can't wait. Yeah, I really had nothing to say at this point. I really had nothing to really talk about ever since I think Murray blew up or whatnot. 2 laps ago, I mean, I think I'm starting to have a new groove around this place now. I have to take this very differently. If I could get used to this tightness throughout the entirety of the season, I know tracks I think Bristol is going to be so much worse now. I don't even want to start with Auto Club or Michigan either, because those have always been our worst tracks. I mean, Bristol, we only got very good at Bristol because we found something within that car and set up a combination. Now we're going to have to figure that out again with the default setup. Oh, that's going to be even worse. I expect that to be our DNF in that race. I expect. We don't know yet, but I don't think I'm going to do a very good job in that race. As we have a battle for the top 5, it looks like, as well, for Jeff Byrne and Ryan Newman. Scott Hoover hits the wall, and we win our first race of the season, back-to-back at Rockingham. Yes! Oh, man. Yeah, we lapped a lot of cars. Just like we did last time, but it wasn't as bad. Why did they have to make it so far away? There we go. Burn the sucker to the ground, of course. Ah, come on. Like I said before, I love Rockingham. Rockingham is one of my favorite ovals to drive in sim racing, whether it be iRacing or Enter 2003. I just love this track. All right. Well, at least Robert Yates is going to be happy about this one.
Not a single caution lap was running the whole race.
You know, that's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
The UPS Ford didn't see much in his rearview mirror on that last lap. He just cruised around to victory.
I'm sure these race fans out here would have liked to seen a closer finish, but I guarantee you he didn't want to see anyone in his mirror on that last lap.
The 88 car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
Should be interesting next time.
They don't
get
like
next
us,
to
we
each
don't
other
care.
On the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
Alrighty. Hey, Rock. Guess who's back again, but with a different number. That's right. We win Rockingham, baby. Ah, it feels so good. Feels so good to be back here at Rockingham, Victory Lane, chilling with the fans. Kissing the Winston Cup girl once again. It feels so good. Be back here once again. First win of the season already. It only took 2 races. I don't know how many. I think we're going to be getting at least 5 wins, I want to say, but I don't know about 10 or 20 that we had last season because of this challenge anyway. But we take home the W here at The Rock. Well, we have to reset the Ode to Joy counter because now we're back with the first time this season we sing Ode to Joy. Of course, that is our theme song once we do actually win races. And of course, for the first time in a while, we actually get a lot of sponsor money. It's about time, actually. We are, of course, on the winners today, and we got the max points day as well because we led the most laps. We kind of took that away from Jeff Gordon, who was running away with it at the very beginning when I was not used to it. Our sponsor objective, Tony Stewart, came in second. Jeff Gordon third. Kevin Harvick fourth. Labonte with a nice top 5. Jeff Burton, Ryan Newman finished 6th and 7th. Earnhardt coming from 2nd to last to 8th. What the heck happened to you? Why did you start 2nd to last? That's very wow. I didn't think he was actually possible for Dale Jr. to start 2nd to last. That's very interesting there. Mark Martin 9th, and Matt Kenseth is your top 10. As we take a look at the rest of the field, let's see. Not even a top 20 Sadler. Come on, I'm disappointed in you. Take a look through down here. Where did the makeshift 21 finish? All right, Ron Hornaday finishes 38th. And that'll do it, unfortunately, for McMurray blew up, as well as Stanton Barrett. 2 races down, and now we're all tied up with Kevin Harvick for the points lead, trying to defend our point title, of course. It's going to be a long road. I think it's going to be just the 3 of us here to defend for the title anyway. Jeff Burton might be able to come up and challenge at some point as well. So usually the AI do better if they're higher up in the championship, that is. So it has happened before. Junior, I mean, dang, man. Like, yeah, you finished 10th, but that's still, like, not very good for your standards anyway. Like, what the heck? And why is Mark Martin down back here, too? Did he also DNF back there? Weird seeing Johnson back there. Sadler's in 30th. Your disappointment already. And that's about it with that. Let's see if I'm correct about all right, Tina Gordon. Yeah, Ron Hornaday is also rookie as well, so that's true. They just didn't put that in there for some reason. So Tina Gordon's still leading the Rookie of the Year standings right now. That's okay. So who do you think's going to win Rookie of the Year? Would that be Tina Gordon or is it going to be Ron Hornaday? But anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to go get ready to roll the dice here at Las Vegas pretty soon. So if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. We're almost at 500. That way we can do the Daytona 500 stream because that is the promise that we made. Any NASCAR game can be any one you want. I'll probably pick the driver. I don't know. It depends on the game, of course. And as always, we'll see you in the next one once we go to Las Vegas.